Hey everybody, I'm Trainer Joe. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to give you 7 simple strategies for weight loss. I mean, that's why you're here, right? And be sure and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate that. So let's get into it. Number 1, first simple strategy for weight loss. Man, we're going to start out with a great one. This may be my favorite. But when people ask, what do I need to do? This one is just so obvious for me, and it's close the kitchen. No calories after 7:30 at night. Hey, there's lots of plans you can do out there with different rules and regulations, but I don't think any are simpler and more straightforward than this. When 7:30 hits, you're done consuming calories. It's a major game changer. And I would say don't do it casually. Just decide that's what you're going to do, and you always do it. And you're going to be in a minority because most people don't want to do that, but you're also going to be one of the few people that's succeeding in losing weight. So no calories after 7:30. Number 2, embrace the hunger. Mark Twain said, hunger is the handmaid of genius. Are you willing to become a genius? No, because you eat every time you get hungry. You're not going to get that insight. You're going to settle for food. And that's what people do. They settle for food when they think they're hungry instead of receiving a blessing that you get by allowing hunger to go on, to last in a reasonable manner. You guys, you eat a little bit of food, you move on. You don't need to keep eating. You need to embrace the hunger when you're trying to lose weight. Okay, so embrace that hunger and don't miss your blessing by settling for food. I remember one lady I was working with, she said, Joe, I'm embarrassed to say, but I eat Cliff Bars throughout the day between meals to avoid getting hungry. How's that working for you? Allow yourself to get hungry and embrace it. Number 3, control your cravings. And you may be thinking, well, that's my problem. I'm out of control. Well, here's another problem. You need to believe that you have a choice. You do. You can control things. And nobody's asking you to be perfect. But here's what I am asking you to do. When you know I normally eat French fries this time of the day, it's time to get control of that. Choose an apple. Okay, have an apple handy. And even if you don't like apples, when you think you're craving something, just eat the apple. Get on with life. You don't need whatever you're craving. You are not obligated to obey your cravings. You're obligated to take responsibility, and it's time to do that. Just because you're craving French fries doesn't mean you need to eat them. Matter of fact, that's the last thing you need. Have an apple or some hot tea and get on with it, or just embrace the hunger. This is going to be part of your successful endeavor. Any successful endeavor you do required you to fight some and to control some things, and you can do it in this arena of your life as well. Number 4, choose an exercise that you will do. You talk about the great workout you used to do. Well, that's of zero value to you. What exercise are you willing to do on a regular basis? Pick one. We've started playing pickleball. It's a lot of fun. I don't feel like I'm exercising at all. I'm just out there having fun. But man, it's causing me to lose some weight and get in shape. Walk, swim, lift weights. Well, I can't lift weight on my shoulders. Then swim. Well, I can't swim. Then walk. I can't walk. Then sit in the chair and turn on YouTube video. Find something you can and will do and do it regularly. Number 5, skip the caloric drinks and desserts. By the way, let me add something in here. Anytime you wake up in the morning and you're at or below your goal weight, you don't have to do any of these things. I'll say that again. Anytime you wake up, you get on the scale and you're at or below your goal weight, you don't need to do any of these things. Because when you're at a healthy weight, you know what you get to eat? Whatever you want. You ain't there. So when you're not there, you wake up and you're not there, let's stick to the plan. And this, guys, is a good plan. So number 5, skip the caloric drinks and desserts. Now, this is especially tough for somebody that's used to drinking wine or bourbon because that may have a hold on you that goes beyond other things. I'm sorry. Give it up while you're losing weight. If you want to be an anomaly, you need to act like an anomaly. Number 6, think more, think less. Think more about the benefits of losing the weight and think less about the foods that you no longer eat because you've chosen not to, because it's better. You didn't need those things. They weren't helping you. Think more about the benefits of what you're doing and less about the things you're sacrificing. Guys, the way you think is really critical. If you just kind of blew past that last one and say, yeah, whatever, get on to practical. No, that's extremely practical because what goes in here is what's affecting everything in your life and the way you think. Another one on the way you think, number 7, stop believing. Stop believing that you are responsible to do everything you possibly can to be healthy because you're not. Nobody's doing everything they possibly can, but a lot of people feel that burden. They're like, oh, I need to do everything I possibly can. So they relieve themselves and say, so really, I'm not responsible at all because that's impossible. That is impossible. You're not going to do everything you possibly can. But you know what you need to do and what you are responsible to do? Enough. You need to do enough to lose the weight and stay there. That's all. You don't need to do everything you possibly can. That's not required for you to be incredibly healthy and at a healthy weight. So take responsibility. Be willing to do enough. And I tell you, it's so challenging and so difficult that if you need some help, you ought to consider doing my 21-day transformation. There's a link in the description. We'll walk you through 21 days of getting the mindset that you need so that you can do these things for the rest of your life and be at a good weight, maintain a good weight, be an example, enjoy your life, live abundantly. It's there for you. It's a decision that you get to make, you can make, you have the power to make. And don't forget, train your brain and transform your body.